Alrighty, guys. We are back with part 5 of my Tomb Raider walkthrough on the lovely Xbox 360. We do need fire to get those salvage crates right here. We get our very first salvage, and hopefully that skill point that we used earlier will help us out a little bit.
I can't believe we're actually on an expedition to find the homeland of my ancestors.
So that one was obviously Sam talking about the sun god, lady, queen, prince thing of Yamatai. Now we get our very first salvage. We probably originally would have gotten like 20 or something, but because of our upgrade, we get 30. Or 15. I really don't know. I mean, how would I know how much I would have gotten if I already have the skill, so...
I don't like the sound of that.
So actually, here we are. We actually have our, here's another little secret
Lara's having a crisis.
secret thing over there. And we actually have our first tomb. Our very first optional tomb in Tomb Raider. We are officially a Tomb Raider now. The Tomb of the Lost Adventurer. And holy crap, guys, it is totally worth it. I am so glad I pre-ordered because you cannot get this tomb now from this day on, because you cannot pre-order the game unless you go on eBay and get someone else's pre-order of the game. But why the hell would you give up your pre-order? Why would you not want this game? So it is totally worth it. It is actually it's a very interesting little puzzle. I kind of fly right through it. I don't really take into account all the physics of it and whatnot. There's an achievement for completing one tomb, which we're gonna do here, and then there's an achievement for completing every tomb. And considering that most of the tombs in the game are supposed to actually be hidden, I really doubt we're gonna get that achievement. So we're not gonna really be going for that. So this is another part of the game that really plays a big part of fire. We have to
This might work as a ramp.
we have to use fire in different locations to slowly bring up the tail of this airplane so we can get up to our goal at the very top. And we have to continually break down this airplane to well, I just said the same thing twice pretty much. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and let it play out here. Now, actually, except for this part, I don't really know what in the world I'm supposed to use to get past that. It says new equipment required to open. That door looks totally new to me. Otherwise I would say it would be the shotgun. But obviously it's something that we get later on that we have not gotten yet, and we can come back to this tomb. But the shotgun opens like a different kind of door. They're like wooden, and of course you can't grab a hold of that. Now there are some fire in the game that you can actually grab a hold of, like these lanterns, and then you can actually throw them, and they just like that. You do get a pistol, you get a shotgun, you get a machine gun.
There's got to be a way to raise it up higher.
But I'm honestly going to be using the bow probably more than anything. It's just way too much fun. That's all I use in Skyrim is the bow, and it's really satisfying to send an arrow through a guy's face. So because it is a tomb, I am going to kind of cheat and use my my win button here, as the some of the developers called it. It's just kind of cheating, but not really. It doesn't exactly tell you what to do. It just kind of highlights some areas. But I definitely need it for some tombs here, especially since I mean, I've said it before, but because I'm recording, I don't want to be in this room for more than one part. I do realize that some areas probably will take 2 parts to get through. But if you're looking for the, you're looking at how to beat this tomb, then you're just gonna have to watch it. I mean, sorry. Some of them are gonna be challenging, and I'm not gonna figure them all out right away. I think we should go ahead after this part. I think I'll record. We'll do a commentary over one more part, and
One
then
more should do it.
she just said that one more should be enough. She can withstand some fall damage. I know that. I think we're gonna do one more part after this, and then I'm probably gonna go to bed and wake up in the morning and record some more parts. But yeah, I'll try and get part 1. I'm gonna get part 1 posted like right now as soon as I can. I'll upload it to YouTube, and then I'll probably do part 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I guess that would be 6 tomorrow, and those will all be up. So I'll try and do about. I'm gonna try and do only one part a day, but I'm gonna be playing it so much that I don't know. I probably could do 2 or 3 parts every day, but just to keep the series going longer until BioShock Infinite comes out, I might have to just do 1 part a day. I do know that it's about. Oh, I would say anywhere between 9 to 15 hours to beat the storyline, depending on how much searching you do and how quickly you figure out puzzles. It's around 10 hours will be the storyline, and then we still have multiplayer, so don't fret. Okay, now we're kind of screwed because it's definitely high enough, but
That cloth looks flammable.
we need to be able to jump into the plane now to get up on it, and we have a bunch of bags blocking our way. Those are bags with a B, so don't haters be hating. Just gonna toss it up there. Hopefully it catches fire to something over there. And it looks like it is, and
That did it.
Yep. I hate that she says random things just out of the blue, because I feel like I'm talking over her and I don't know when she's going to say something. And I just feel really bad. Because I can't have the sound of the game up so high where you can't hear me, but I want to have it high enough to where you can hear her if she says something. And this is our goal. This is what we came here for. Exclusively for GameStop. $150 salvage and 250 experience, and thanks to that, not only do we gain the achievement, not only do we get to see us use a zip line for the first time, which was very satisfying to use, very fun, and on top of that, we also now have a skill point. Totally worth it. Totally worth pre-ordering. I mean, I got a new multiplayer, a exclusive multiplayer map. Exclusive multiplayer character, and one other thing. I forgot what it was. It has something to do with multiplayer. This was the only downloadable content for single player, was this optional tomb. Everything else was multiplayer, but I downloaded everything before I put in the game. And yeah. So that was our first tomb. That was pretty cool. Now we're going to go ahead and do a little bit more exploring. We're going to try and find some salvage. Uh-oh, it's telling us to scramble, which means there's wolves! Wolves. Wolves, wolves, wolves. One of the interesting things about this game is that that's me running on all fours like a freaking dog. Or wolf. Cool thing about this game is you can actually scramble and dodge while you're looking down your sights like that. So if I wanted to right now, I could press B and dodge to the left or to the right. While aiming down my sights.
Could have warned me about the wolves, Doctor.
So we're just collecting some XP here. and collecting some more salvage, which we get 15. Is I think about the average for each one that you find. You get about 15 salvage because of our upgrade. We probably only would have gotten 10. So totally worth it to get that upgrade. Now, if we take a right up here, we'll go towards the storyline. But we're not going to do that. We're actually going to go exploring a little bit more.